What's going on, XRP Army? So many people ask me what my XRP price target is for this current run that we're in. And it's so hard to predict where things can go when you start thinking about, a $10 trillion industry that is going to be the tokenization of real world assets. And this is just a prediction right now. I mean, we just don't even know how big all of this is going to be when it comes to treasuries, equities, how to store and self-custody your crypto. And obviously XRP is going to be a big player. You've got some other, companies, one in which they're working with, Ondo Finance, of course, they're partnered up there. You've got HBAR and Chainlink. You've got, a lot of these big players are vying and jockeying for positioning. But when you start to think about where XRP is today by market cap, and you start to extrapolate where things could go once there's full clarity with crypto regulation, once the SEC lawsuit's over and this institutional adoption really ramps up and we go to this space where everything needs to be reimagined, redesigned for the blockchain. That's at least where I think we're going, by the way. So if you hold this same belief and you too think this is the future, the reimagination, redesigning for the blockchain, and you just put XRP situated in all of that. You just give them an opportunity to take, some of the market share in that area, right? And you start to think about just how crazy things could get. Man, it's exciting. And, recently Brad Garlinghouse talked about this $10 trillion, self-custody space. A lot of people reporting, that he said XRP is going to go to $10 trillion market cap. It's not at all what he said. And that's something you have to be careful out here in the crypto landscape. This is why I'm always real with my people. Like, I'm always real with you guys. Realistic expectations, And here's the thing. If those expectations get shot out of the water and then prices go higher, great, right? But let's be realistic. And that's why you guys subscribe to my channel. And if you're not yet subscribed, you do so because we don't give unrealistic expectations. We don't just say XRP is going to the moon and blah, blah, blah. I love XRP. It's one of my top holdings. I've been talking about it for a very long time, for 4 or 5 years now on this platform and on X. But realistically, yes, we were accumulating the hell out of XRP at 50 cents, knowing that it had the potential to be where it is today. So I want to give you guys my realistic expectations on where I think it could go, right now. And again, this is hard to project, hard to predict because we just don't know how big this whole narrative is going to be and how much capital could potentially flow in here into the RWA space, into this narrative right now. Over time, things could get really crazy, like really, really crazy when you think about, everything being tokenized. Are we there yet necessarily? No. But in terms of this cycle, I'm still looking at an XRP price somewhere in the neighborhood of $7 to $10 as being kind of my baseline prediction. It's where I was even when XRP was at 50 cents. Okay, and if you guys go back and roll the tapes, I was saying these kind of price targets, even without all of the crazy hype that exists now in crypto. Now, the other thing we're not really accounting for, and we really can't yet, is what this strategic reserve is actually going to look like, that Donald Trump is putting together in the United States. That's going to include, obviously, XRP being the top asset, Solana and Cardano, along with Bitcoin, Ethereum, right, 1 and 2. But in terms of altcoins after that, XRP being the biggest US-based company, just how much, Donald Trump could influence that is crazy when you think about, how much capital they could potentially put in. But I'm still going to give a $7 to $10 target. I still feel really comfortable about that. If we go much higher than that, great. I'm prepared for that. When you start to look out into, 2030, now we're starting to talk about, some crazy figures potentially, given everything's now reimagined, redesigned for the blockchain. We have everything in place that we need. Big banks are coming in like crazy. Ripple's a big part of the whole RWA narrative and tokenization narrative. They're stealing a lot of that market share away. Then you could start talking about some big numbers. But for now, where we are, I feel very confident, still saying once we reach all-time highs, we unlock liquidity in the market space, anywhere from this $7 to $10 range feels like a good bet to me with upside. So again, this is just my thoughts, my kind of predictions. overall, this is where I stand right now. Things could change. Things can change. Obviously, news and information comes out, things change. But this is why you stay locked in. Smash that like button for me. Let me know that you guys are here. And also let the algorithm know that the XRP Army is loud and proud about XRP. Can't wait to hear from you guys in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And we'll see you guys in the next one.